Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about one of the most important ways that we can maintain our hair, which is trimming. I usually trim my hair every 2 to 3 months, and what I usually do is that I put my hair in mini twists, and when I get to the end of the twist I usually just do a little dust, and this is just to get rid of the knots and the tangles. But every wash day and every time I'm doing something with my hair, I do come across tangles and things like that. So it's always good to have a scissors at hand to cut them out. This is the nature of our thick, beautiful hair. So we just have to find ways to manage and deal with it. And definitely learning is always great. I've seen so many different ways of getting a trim, and lately I've been seeing a lot of silk presses, and 40 ladies on YouTube have been demonstrating how they went and got their silk press. I was considering that. I thought it was a great way to kind of see the thin ends, and I wanted to film it for you, but maybe I'll do it next time because the person that I wanted to do it, they were fully booked and I didn't really have the time to kind of wait around because I started to see that my hair needed like about an inch off, and I started noticing the thin ends. So I'm going to show you a demo in this video of how I trimmed my hair this time around. I definitely think that if you're trimming your hair by yourself, your hair needs to be some type of stretched out. I decided to braid my hair, and my hair's in braids today, as you can see, and this is exactly how I decided to braid my hair on the day, because braids usually stretch my hair out. I was even thinking of threading as well, but I just didn't want to get into anything too long. My hair was pretty stretched out enough, so I combed my hair out and I just gathered about medium sections because I could clearly see what I needed to trim off, so I didn't feel like I needed to do mini sections. And I was very eager to cut my hair off. I was very eager to do this trim because I just knew it was time and I was not going to be holding on to thin ends. So I combed my hair out, and to me it's pretty stretched out. I can see where I need to cut, gather my hair together, and I basically just cut my hair off, as simple as that. And it's great to have your hair stretched out in any way you can. I would say this is like semi-stretched hair. It's not fully stretched, but I could still clearly see where it needed to be cut, and I can clearly see the difference. So I continue throughout my hair, section it off, and you can see where my hair has grown. It's grown like to almost armpit length. My hair wasn't really that even, so I was glad that actually at the end of this trim I managed to get my hair to become even. Another thing I want to share with you in this video is a length check as well. I want to compare to about a year ago when I did my length check. Now with my hair, I generally have noticed more thickness and length retention. I haven't necessarily noticed significant growth. This was the issue before last year. I explained last year that I wasn't really retaining that much length because I did the water only routine. It totally dried my hair out. But this year I've noticed like a lot more thickness, and in comparison to last year there were certain styles that I couldn't really do or that my hair was too short for example gathering my hair up in one and doing a high bun. But I've noticed that I can do that this year, but when I compare the growth I don't see any significant change. So definitely what I'm going to start doing, and what I've started doing, is pretty much doing like protective styles 3 days at a time. When you trim your hair, you minimize the amount of breakage and hair loss. And I say this because when your hair needs to be trimmed, the ends will tangle up as much as possible, which will make your hair life a misery because you'll just be constantly detangling. But when I cut my hair, I noticed that it was just easier to get through and just more pliable and more obedient because everything is uniformed and everything is healthy, so it's more likely to work out for you anyway. So it's just so much more reasons why you should trim your hair. And also the appearance as well. Before, if I did a twist out, my ends will just be looking dry, but I know now that if I do a twist out, the hair will be looking uniformed and nice, and you can see how beautiful it looks, how much thicker it looks, and it just looks so much better as opposed to having thin ends. So in terms of length, I have to say I am happy with the way my hair is looking now. I've managed to retain length, I've managed to get thicker hair, and I've basically been consistent with my hair journey throughout the year. I've maintained washing every week, and I will explain my regimen soon, but I've been very consistent in moisturizing and washing. Lately I've kind of been leaving my hair in one style for about 3 days, taking it out because you guys know I exercise 3 times a week and I've got sensitive scalp and I've got low porosity hair, so sometimes my products build up on my hair in addition to the sweat, so I need to wash my hair out. I co-wash and then I shampoo at the end of the week. So what I usually do is, if I'm going to put my hair in a protective style for, let's say, 1 week, then I will not add much product to my hair as I would if my hair was out. So basically, to kind of minimize like me having my hands in my hair, because I really do want to see more growth and I want to see more retention and more progress. So to minimize that, if I have a style like this, say, I'll have it in my hair for about 3 days, and what I will do is that I'll have a mixture of water and my moisturizer, and I'll spray it all over my hair to avoid me taking out my hair and moisturizing it. And this will do me because my hair absolutely loves water, and water is what moisturizes our hair. Like if you have low porosity, thick, kinky, natural hair, your hair is absolutely going to love water. So that's the first thing that you should remember, and that's why my hair doesn't mind being washed often, because when your hair actually likes something, you see all the positives about it. Your hair will be soft, your hair will be pliable, you will see a bit of coil pattern, it will be obedient. But when it absolutely hates something, it will be the absolute opposite. It will be dry and it will be brittle and it just won't cooperate with you. So just feel it out in that way and see how it works out for you. So I'm going to be, because the weather is getting colder as well, I'm going to be showing you protective styles that I've been doing. But as you guys know, I don't put any extensions into my hair. I just like to have my hair in basic styles like 2 twists, an updo, or a braid here, a braid there, or twist here, a twist there, stuff like that. That's pretty simple. I really do enjoy doing hairstyles like that because I do it super neat and I just really enjoy it. So I'm going to be sharing as many styles as I can with you, but this is how I'm going to kind of maintain my cut, my trim, and also try and retain more length, because by the time I'll do my next length check, I want to be seeing more growth and progress. So if we just compare briefly to last year, I can see that my hair is a lot thicker this time around. So there has been growth, but I guess our hair grows thick and then grows down. That's the only way I can understand it. And also, I'm not really going to be comparing my hair journey to other people's, because this is unique to me, and I'm just going to embrace the stage I'm at. And it actually could have been worse, to where I could have had setbacks, but I'm glad that I didn't, so I'm grateful for that. But I can clearly see the difference in thickness, not so much length. My hair is pretty healthy and I like the way that it looks, and I'm going to just continue to be consistent with my hair routine and just love on and care for my hair, because I'm absolutely crazy and passionate about it. I'm very passionate about growing hair and black hair and all this normalized natural hair and embracing natural hair and blah blah blah. You guys know I absolutely love it. I'm going to link below my last year length check video so that you can kind of have a look for yourselves if you would wish to. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you learned something, and I hope you'll be encouraged to trim your own hair. Bianca, I know you requested this video and I haven't forgotten about it. It's just that I needed to find the right time to do it right. So yeah, I really hope that this encourages you. Whichever way that you choose to trim your hair, make sure that you're on top of it, because you're only doing yourself a disservice if you're just leaving it months and months at a time. I know that there's some people that trim only once a year, and if it works for them, fair enough, but I just think that you're just causing more damage if you have ends that really need to go and you're holding on to them and just doing it once a year, because you're going to cause more single strand knots. Your styles won't come out as nice when you do like out styles, twist outs and braid outs and stuff, and on your wash day it will be just a lot more detangling and things like that. So it's just better to trim your hair. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless. Bye.